Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Craft the World. And on this episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. As you guys can see, my guys just killed one of the little orcs who got trapped in this cage. In fact, not a little one at that. He was pretty big. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do what I kind of hinted at us doing, or just coming out and saying what we're going to do on the last episode. I went through each and every one of the decorating objects right here, and every single one of them requires iron, and I don't want to use iron on any of this stuff until I get my iron doors and hatches and stuff like that done. So this is gonna have to take a back seat because it's nice, but I have to survive, and I have to build that the Tesla tower to be able to do that, and so I gotta put that off for now. But some of the stuff we can do in the meantime while we wait for our guys to be able to get to that point, why they're out there looking for, the iron that they need, which is not an easy job. I'm going to have them make some of this stuff. Now, they're not going to make too many of these because I prefer the health potions and the mana potions to be used for what they were made for, because they're kind of hard to make. They're kind of hard to get all the resources for, and they're really, really nice to have. So I'll make a couple of those. Let's see. Let's go back in there real quick. So we made some of those. Let's come over here and make some of the elixirs of fire. Again, most of this stuff is not too hard to come by. The resin is easy. These needle crystals, not so much. As you can see, I only have 9 of them. Brains, that's pretty easy as long as you've been fighting. And of course, the bottles, that's renewable. So it's just going to be these crystals right here that you're going to have to worry about finding. And I don't remember if they're used in anything else. Probably at least one other thing. And if they are, you're going to have to find them for that as well. So 240 zombie brains, not a big deal. Glass bottles, yeah, that's 71 right there. So we'll go ahead and make a few of these. Now we are making 3 at a time, which is nice for us as far as the dosage, how much we're getting for each one of the pieces that we're using. But it really doesn't level us up that much. So what we're going to need to do is keep an eye out for these things, because this is pretty much the only way we're going to be able to do it. The other way with the bag of elixirs, we could, but remember, each one of these potions uses a set of stuff all of its own. And most of this stuff is renewable, but some of it's not. Like this stuff over here, the gray mushrooms, these are hard to find. And so it's just easier if you do it the other route with those needle crystals. So that's what we're going to be doing on this one, is looking for that and for iron. Now we got 6 minutes until the next wave gets here. So we're going to come over here and see if we can find just a little bit more of that iron if we can. Probably too far down at this point. We've got a miner's book. It actually increases your efficiency at mining, which is amazing in this game because, as you can see, that is what you primarily do, is mine. Chopping wood does play a role for, a good portion of the beginning of the game, but towards the end of the game, you don't have to chop down as much because the resources you're using are now more iron-based and other materials. They're spread out between a lot of different materials, so it's not just one anymore. Wood still plays a role because it is used in so many things, but, it slows down. So let's go ahead and put our guys over here. We're going to grab these mushrooms and crystals since we're here. Those are the ones that are hard to find. And we're going to go off in this direction and see if we can get a little bit more iron. I don't want to go down too far. I also don't want to be too far up. I think that's going to be the right length. If we could just get some of our guys over here to start chopping. Now, I am going to have to make some more torches in a second because I do believe I was completely out. Let's go back way over here. Torches. Yeah, we got plenty of resources to make those. So let's go ahead and make 84 for now. I don't think I'll need more than that for some time. So let's put some of those down. Light it up. And another reason for lighting it up, guys, if you have forgotten, these little trees right here, these little shrub roots, whatever you want to call them, they grow in the dark a lot more. So you can still get them even when it's, bright as day. I haven't seen that myself. They usually only spawn in the dark, but I've been told even in just pure brightness, they're still able to spawn. You just won't see it very often because I've never seen it at all. So that's, how rare of a thing it is. And for me, I kind of like the way it looks when you put down the torches anyways. It gives off this nice almost like real cave look of like the kind of cave that we had in our heads when we were like reading the books when we were kids. You know, like that kind of romantic illusion that you have. You know, when you actually see a mine shaft for the first time in real life, it's not quite what you had imagined. You know, it's a lot dirtier, a lot darker, less of a cool thing. You know, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of wish our dwarves here could get like a miner's helmet and walk around with that when they first start off. It wouldn't provide light while you were gone, but it would provide light while they were there. So at least if you have all your dwarves in one area, you'd have a bigger picture of what was going on. You kind of do that already because you can see right there. If they're there, they are like you know, emanating light themselves. But at the same time, I'd still like to see like the little light shining out, you know, and have a little, I don't know, a little canary on somebody's back, you know, making sure like the air's good to breathe and they weren't gonna, you know, die from some like, you know, noxious gas that they couldn't smell or couldn't sense in any way. But you know, it hasn't quite gotten to that. Oh wow, wait, we may not want to go over here. We do have a wave incoming in about 3 minutes, and the last thing we want to do is break into a area that's going to have more of those little guys that we're gonna have to kill. So this may be as far as we go for now. I didn't see any iron, like nowhere near it. So we may either be too, I think we're too low, right? I mean, it could be a little higher up. Maybe? I mean, yeah, it could be. I don't think it will be, but it could be. Okay, let's try to come over here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to chop it down right here. And just do the stairways so they can get up here a little bit easier and I don't need to sit here and watch them and provide scaffolding. And hopefully, if this entire area right here is as solid as it looks, none of this will have gaps. But, you know, you could always have like a little area right here that's empty and then I'll have to like reset this and come back up here. So you do have to watch it and make sure they're doing what they need to be doing. Let's see, you got 2 minutes left on that, that's fine. Let's come over here and get these resources, these little crystals. We have a few of them growing over here actually, which is nice that they grow right inside my base. My guys don't have to go very far to get there. Are you... I was gonna say, are you confused? Do you not know how to chop blocks down? Did you forget that? I think it was like ingrained into their DNA how to mine, because they instantly know how to pick up a pickaxe and just go to work, which, you know, I'm not complaining about, because if I had to sit there and wait for them to learn that, oh man, can you imagine? It was almost like what was that one game? I think it was Dungeon Keepers, where you had to like torture your guys to increase their skill in whatever it is you were trying to increase it in. These guys just learn from doing what they were doing. If I had to sit here and give them courses, man, that would definitely make it more interesting, and I think I would concentrate a little bit more on my base than I do now. Like that might be a thing that you could actually do that and people would be like, yeah, I'm gonna make my base look cool because I'm constantly back here at my base making sure my guys have the skills before I send them off. And even if you're not here just all the time watching, you're constantly jumping back to make sure the people you left here are doing what they need to do, which is, I kind of like that idea. You guys will have to let me know at home what you think. I would also love to see something in this game that they have in a lot of other games where you have little peons or minions or whatever you want to call them. They will have it where you can have a button, you know, somewhere on the screen, whether it's big or small or kind of hidden, that you can click when one of your workers is idle, when he's not doing anything, when he's not out hunting or sleeping or, you know, feeding, when he's literally just standing right over here waiting for you to give him a task. Put that little button over there and be like, oh, one of your workers is not doing anything, would you like to give him a job? And that I've always found to be, you know, very useful, because even when you're trying to pay attention, you never know. Like one up there at the top where your workers would actually get trapped on that ledge, you know, when you leave them up there and your portal disappears. That's kind of nice to be able to know, first of all, that one of your workers is up there, and two, be able to click that button and be instantly taken to that guy, so that you don't have to go looking all over the map to try to find him, because that's annoying. That really sucks when you have to actually go looking for him, because you may not always find him. You may spend like 20 minutes looking for this guy. Is it gone? Oh yeah, it's gone. Okay. Well, go ahead and pick it all up, guys. What are they waiting for? Look at that. They're just standing there. They're not picking up any of the resources they just mined. That's weird. It's almost like they're waiting to get attacked. I know I don't have them to do anything right now, but that's because I have a wave incoming. Okay, let's go ahead and check their life. Okay, you're going to sleep. Should have done this earlier, but it seems like the wave is taking its sweet little time to get to me, so I guess I'm pretty good for now. Let's see, you're good. You, yeah. You guys are all... no, you could actually go to bed since you're not doing anything at all. Just standing there. Jeez, guys. Let's see, what about you? You could go to bed, I guess. Until you're called forth. Until I tell somebody to attack something. Come on, what are you guys doing over here? What are you doing, dude? Why? Why would you jump down here and fight him with a gun? You have a gun. Oh, you're ridiculous. You're something else, man. I don't know what to say about you. You have all the advantage up here. All of it. And yet you chose to go down there into like the worst spot. Let's see, are they going to dig through? No, I guess they can't because they are falling into the water. Why would they go over here? Did they know that this was a bad spot for them to come out? I don't know. It's kind of like trying to figure out why these creatures are acting a certain way. It's impossible most of the time. Let's go ahead and put a portal up here so they can get over here as fast as possible. They are, of course, digging down into my base yet again. This side continues to be a struggle to maintain. They come over here and annihilate this area every single time. Let's see if we can stop these guys now. Get some of our guys over here. Man, I need to put something stronger on the ground. Maybe a stone or something to give me a little bit longer. Because these guys, they cut through it fairly quickly. And when they do, I got to spend more time fixing it after the fact. If I could just have a few more seconds to get over here, I don't think I'd have to worry about, having to fix that every single time. Although it's pretty much going to be a moot point here in a little while when I get those Tesla towers, which I've been talking about forever. Come on, guys. Seriously? You're just going to follow my guys around, huh? Jeez. These guys are crazy because... one, they could be incredibly dangerous, incredibly destructive, or they could be just the weakest, easiest dudes to kill. It's just a hit and miss on that one. And it really depends on the makeup of your troops. You got a lot of archers in there. These guys don't even get to you before you kill them. The same thing with the wizards. Because the wizards, when you have the right staff, will actually ricochet with their lightning and hit multiples. So the more of them there are, the more damage you're doing to all of them at the exact same time. So as long as all your wizards are able to kill one guy before it even gets to him, they're able to kill like 4 guys before it even gets to him because it all ricochets between the the mobs, and it's amazing to see, and it's so destructive. And you can see this guy's right now, he's killing 2 of them. Your little melee guy, the melee guy, he's over there killing just 1 at a time. Although he does more damage, but he takes more of it as well. But you kind of need the 2. You can't really do... Oh, they broke through? Holy crap, they've never done that. Oh no, guys. Oh no, I don't like this at all. This is not a good sign. Oh, how am I gonna fix it? Even when I put the Tesla tower down, if they're gonna come over here to this side, I don't see a way out. Like, I can't put my Tesla towers everywhere. I'm gonna have to redesign my base to make it where they just want to come in one area. Maybe even leave a hatch open. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll leave a hatch open somewhere over here. And so when they come down, they have to walk through all of these towers to get there. And it's just not going to happen, They're going to want it, but they're not going to be able to do it. If I do it right. And I don't know. I can't guarantee that I will, but I'm going to do the best that I can, and hopefully I can figure it out, because I've been waiting for those towers forever, and it will really suck if when I start to put them down, they just bypass them. That would just be heartbreaking. I'm not sure I could deal with these guys if they do that. That would really be a sophisticated program if they did it on purpose as well. Let's go ahead and kill these guys if we can. I don't know why some of them ran away. Some of my guys are just like, we're done. I thought maybe these guys weren't hostile, but they definitely are. They're attacking. And they got the collars on. Yeah, those are the attack ones. Those are the ones that, spawn with the other guys. And there's a few more guys here. Wow, just sitting in the water. This is going to be good experience at least. No, we want to attack them. There we go. because we definitely don't want them busting through our doors later on. Now, they built these ladders here, which is why they were able to finally get in, even though there was water down here. So we're gonna have to chop those ladders down. Let's do the digging right here, get rid of that. We're gonna put this doorway back so our guys don't have to, yeah, so our guys don't have to worry about that up there. Oh, no mana left. Okay, well, we have some stuff we can use for that. Let's go ahead and use that. Give ourselves a little bit of boost here. Come on, put it down. There we go. Now let's see, what do we got to fix over here? We got a couple of guys still left over here as well. Might as well tell our little guys to come over here and kill them. We actually have 2 trapped in this one. I don't think I've ever seen 2 trapped in one before. Wasn't sure that was possible, but maybe it's just glitched out because there is one here and then there's another one right here. Maybe that's what it means by they're just trapped there. But they're fighting back, and we're fighting 2 at once, so not exactly ideal, but I can go with it for now. Let's go ahead and take this. We'll put the dirt back. Oh, yeah, you deserved it, punk. That's what you get for trusting your friend who clearly is a prankster. You know, like, why, oh why, oh why, even though I told you to do it, would you chop a block down when somebody else is standing on it? Like, the game tells you if there's a tree sitting on top of one of these rocks, you can't chop it down. They just can't do it. So it could have the programming to just not chop blocks down that your guys are standing on in case maybe there's lava underneath you, but it doesn't. So it has a sense of humor. The programmers, you know, clearly wanted you to be able to kill your dwarves if you weren't being cautious. What just fell down here? Oh, that was one of those dudes. Okay, we're fine. Okay, now we're going to keep going and looking around for more iron. Let's see, what do we got over here? Anything? No, still nothing. All the way over here. That is friggin' nuts, guys. I don't understand that at all. Let's keep going. Let's chop this down. I would have figured we would have found something by now, to be honest, as far as the iron goes. We're really, really going to have to come over here and just explore this entire area, because I think this, up to this point, all the way down, all the way back up, is going to be the ideal spot to find iron. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy it, and I'm hoping not to do that. I really am. I want to be able to say I beat the game without having to buy anything. You know, it's nice to be able to do it if you really, really need it, but at the same time, I think there's a little bit of a challenge not to. Okay, so you guys gonna light some of this, hopefully, maybe? Oh, Beholder. I knew there would be something in here. Find a hidden room. Okay, 25,000 experience points. We got an apple pie and a wooden helmet. I completely forgot about these tasks, to be honest, guys. They're nice to get as little bonuses, but they're so worthless because you're doing them already. And the tasks never really give you rewards that make it worth it for you to go way, way out of your way, unless you're at the very beginning and you need like that extra weapon or something. You know, it's just not quite one of those things that you have to concern yourself with. Okay, what else do we have in here? We probably have something down here. Maybe. Now that I'm seeing this, I don't know if it's going to be exactly what I thought it was going to be. But we got a little bit more gold, which is good because we need a little bit more of that. Our guys are doing fine for the most part. We do have health potions, so they can use that if they really need to. Although I prefer that they don't. This guy's about to die. There they go. Yeah. That is how you do teamwork right there, guys. Teamwork. Okay. You do it, guys. Do it. Now you want to... I don't know what his deal is. He's just kind of chilling here in the back. He doesn't know what to do. He ran over here and he's like, I'm bored. Here we go. Kill it. Kill it. I'm gonna talk. Do it. Oh, yeah. We are wrecking this thing. Holy crap. When my guys show up in force... Oh, this guy just almost committed suicide. He almost tried to jump over here, but he missed it. And he just fell all the way down. That was pretty rough on that guy. Let's go ahead and chop some of this stuff down. We're definitely going to get the gold. We got to get that. Let's get some of these crystals while we're down here. And we got iron. Yes, yes, yes. It's a win all around. Miller's book. Increase the speed at which grain is ground into flour. Yes, we are going to do that at some point. Maybe. I don't really get too much into the crafting part of the game as far as like the food goes as much as I could. But it could be useful, I guess, if you're making tons of food. But you don't really need to make that much in this game, to be honest. I can't think of any reason why you would. You know, I mean, you go through food pretty quickly sometimes, but Not to that point. At least not in my opinion. Let's go ahead and grab all of this. I guess we could bust through down here as well. Just for... I don't know why we would do it, but we could just do it anyways. Just so I guess it has another tunnel they could go down. Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and put some lights in here so we don't get any mobs spawning. We'll go ahead and do the same thing down these corridors. Over here, thankfully, they did all the work for me. I mean, these tunnels already had a crap ton of lights just sitting inside of them, so that's not going to be a thing for us. I don't know what kind of rock this is. It just looks a little different from normal. Almost like a purplish, like spike or stalactite sticking out of the ground. It's a lot thicker and going off at an angle, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It just looks like stone when they destroyed it. It just
looked like something we had seen.
Is like this stuff down here. It's just a boulder. You know, that's common. That's obvious. That's, you know, everything we've seen before. And then, oh yes, yes. Nice little find of iron. We're gonna be set for a little while, guys. It's not fantastic yet. I mean, this is all we can see so far, but that is more than we have found in like the last 20 minutes. So that is a nice little find right there. And it could, and it looks like it will go on to more. So yes, I am so ecstatic about that. I don't know why my dwarf is just standing here, taking a little break. He's not quite sure what to do. Let's put a little... Oh, not enough power. Not enough power. Don't tell me that. We can fix that. For now, I'm going through it like crazy, guys. I can't stop myself. Let's go ahead. We'll put that portal down. Hopefully you will turn around. You're not turning around, dude. And where are you coming from? Oh, you guys are coming from my base. Wow, it's actually not that far away from where we're at. Now, you can hear the rain. I absolutely love the sound of the rain. The rain is just amazing. Also, I was talking to Hutchie. If you guys have not seen his channel, you definitely should go over there and check it out. He does a lot of videos of where he lives and shows off the lakes, and it's beautiful, beautiful scenery, guys. But, you know, he was talking about how he loves the smell of rain, and I got to agree with him, too. The smell of rain is freaking amazing. It's, you know, like a clean, crisp kind of smell that comes through, and I love it when it rains, is what I'm saying. Some of you out there may not, but others out there will know exactly what I mean. It's just it makes everything feel better, especially in places where it's really, really hot, and you kind of look forward to it a little bit more than probably most people do. If it's somewhere cold, really, really cold, then I don't know if I would really look forward to rain as much as I do here, because, you know, walking through that would probably not be the most pleasant thing in the world. And if you had to do it while you're like walking to school, or, you know, playing football in it or something like that every day, then it probably would get to you. But it's never really hot here, so we get the nice warm or cool shower that comes in, and it feels amazing because it's hot. But yeah, I can understand other people out there in different places that may not feel the same way about it. Or maybe you grew up someplace where it rained all the time. Thunderstorms here, they happen, but less and less these days, it seems. And so it's kind of like a treat, you know, it's something that you look forward to. I don't know if the new generation will do that, if they'll be sitting there looking forward to the rain. They may never even have had that experience in the first place of just sitting there watching a thunderstorm rolling in and seeing that and just being amazed by it. Because, you know, when you grow up in a city, all the weather kind of seems controlled to some point. But you go out into the country and you see for miles just the horizon. And then you see this thunderstorm rolling in slowly. And you see the rain starting to fall and then the lightning going off in the distance. It looks pretty ominous, guys. And you know, it's kind of... you know, disturbing to some people when they see it for the very first time, and then you feel like the entire ground shake when the thunder goes off and stuff. I mean, it's beautiful to me, but for other people who live in like Seattle and stuff, they get sick of the rain, so I can understand that. But I don't think I could ever get sick of the rain. I think it would always be something I could go back to, and I guess because it's just the way I grew up. But again, you know, some people out there may love the heat, and if you do, come to Houston. Come to Houston, you will love it. You absolutely love it. I know I rip on it all the time because of the heat, but it drives me nuts sometimes. And you know, you hear about these people in other states where they freeze, and I can't even imagine it. Like freezing, that would be alternative to you know, people who are down here. It doesn't happen too often, but occasionally you hear about somebody who you know, died because it was so hot. and they usually have some kind of condition that for their health. So that's, you know, one of those reasons why it just kind of exacerbate. Oh my god, I cannot speak tonight. Jeez, exacerbated. Oh my god. Yeah, I do apologize, guys. That's freaking nuts. I don't know why my mouth doesn't want to work right now, but yeah, it's definitely one of those things where when you do these videos, you never quite know what you're gonna get. Some days you have better days, other days not so much. But I'm definitely enjoying this game. I absolutely love it. It's one of those ones that kind of gets underneath your skin, and you don't realize just how much you've been playing it before it's too late. You've already gone 48 hours, and you're still going through the levels, and it's just one more, right? And yeah, it's addictive, and I've gotten quite a bit of iron, probably more than I need, but I've just kind of gotten carried away with it because it's so easy to get right now. It's tons and tons of it over here, and I do need a fair bit of it, and the more of it I get, kind of the better off I am, because I could make steel doors and steel hatches instead of the iron ones, which are just a little bit stronger. And I could use that. I could actually use the extra security because these guys are tough. And they fall down. They actually come through the roof with their parachute. So these things are going to be getting hit no matter what. It's not like on other levels where you raise it up and they're safe. You know, they're out of the danger zone because the creatures just can't get there. Unless they build up, and it takes them a little while to do that. But on this one, they're coming from above, so there's nothing you can do to kind of cover that, unless maybe I give it a roof and then have them, you know, have to dig their way down through the roof. But that's all they would do. I mean, it would slow them down like half a second. They would just dig their way through the roof and fall down directly on top of your tower. So I mean, whatever you put there really isn't going to work that well. Let's go ahead and put one of these things over here. We'll go ahead and take this down. We don't really need it now that we know there's nothing over here worth of for harvesting anyways. What do we got right here? Hunter's Book, learn how to catch dinner instead of becoming dinner. I like the little saying on that one. We got some gold here. Let's go ahead and chop that down. What about you guys? Everybody is good. Put some more torches over here so stuff doesn't grow in there. How about one over here and one down here? And we'll go ahead and pick up our scaffolding, just in case. We don't want to forget that. I kind of do that from time to time and then have to go back and look for it and be like, where did I leave it? Where are you guys going? I don't know, but we're going to put another portal down right here. Looks like you guys were already on your way back. There is, of course, like I said before, the portal right here. You guys are fine there. Where are you going? Is there something over here they were trying to chop down that I forgot to tell them to stop? I don't think so. And I think what we're going to go ahead and do is, in the episode here, on the next episode, we're going to go ahead and build our new hatches and, you know, whatever we choose, whether they're going to be iron or steel, we're going to look at that and see which one will be the best bet. But we're going to go ahead and build that on the next episode, so I hope you guys will stay tuned. I hope you like these episodes, and if you do, go ahead and take a moment if you can and hit that little like button or subscribe, or both if you really want to see more episodes like this in the future. It definitely helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it, guys. Also, make sure to leave those comments down below, because I do love hearing back from you guys. I do try to reply to you as often as possible, so hopefully you won't have to wait too long for me to get that reply back out to you. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.